And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Playoff Sports Talk Live. Game one of the NLCS is done. Dodgers absolutely destroyed the New York Mets. Wasn't even close. Not one run was scored. As a matter of fact, did you see the stat? Dodgers have not allowed a run in the last 33 innings. They tied the 1905 New York Giants for that to tie that record.
But everybody said they had no pitching, Eric.
They don't have pitching. Flaherty had a good game, though.
33 innings, no pitching.
Who's pitching tomorrow?
I don't think they announced it.
It's a bullpen game.
Yeah.
That's having no pitching. That again, that's me. Right? They have no pitch. If you got to throw a bullpen game in game 2 of the NLCS, you don't have pitching. Now.
But didn't they throw a bullpen? They threw bullpen games already.
Yes, they did. But the problem is this is a 7-game series, right? And it's going to be different than, again, a short series of 5. You could get away with it. You see, we'll see. It might very well be that. But Flaherty, look, give credit where credit is due. Flaherty came out and threw a hell of a game. Didn't have a lot of strikeouts. Had 6 strikeouts, which isn't bad, right? But the contact, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of that game 4 against the Padres. Or the Padres, they got solid contact. They took it to the warning track, but it wasn't just enough to get either over the head or over the wall. So, hey, got to tip your cap. They got up, they went out there, and one thing did you notice one thing that the Dodgers did? They were bunting guys over. They were playing some small ball.
I was thinking of the Giants. I was thinking,
100%.
I like this.
Look, there wasn't one home run in this whole game, and they scored 9 runs. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that the Dodgers, who scored 9 runs, did not have 1 home run? It's incredible. Again, timely hitting, and that helped them win the game. So kudos to them.
So what's our illustrious chat think of the whole
Dreg, it's over, folks. See, it's only game 1, guys. It's only game 1. Look, don't be sitting the sky is falling. Look, if they get blown out tomorrow, then you could start maybe talking about it. But come on, game 1, man. That's all it is.
4 more.
Game 1. And remember, after Flaherty, who do they have after Flaherty? They got bullpen games. They got Walker Buehler, who you really can't rely on. And you got Yamamoto, who may do something. Who knows? So it's going to be interesting. Again, if the Mets can win tomorrow and split, that's going to be huge. That is going to be huge. But don't panic yet. It's game 1 of a 7-game series. It looked bad. The optics, if you want to say that, were horrendous. Glenn is looking for something and can't find it.
Phone's dead. I'll be right back.
Oh, can't have that. But yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? And the Mets look pretty flat, right? With the bats, they kind of look flat. There was a couple of times where they were able to hit it to the warning track, but other than that, and then you had a horrible base running here. What was Jesse Winker doing running from second to third? He's at second. He's running. What's up, Red? He's running. Hey, how you doing, Red? By the way, are you doing okay, dude? Hopefully you're doing good. Running from second to third, and then he stops, goes back to second, then changes his mind, goes back to third, gets thrown out. I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell that was. I get you, Dreg. I understand. Again, it's okay, guys. It's game 1. It's game 1. It's going to be all right. It's going to be the battle of the 2 evil empires, the Yankees and the Dodgers. Come on, Rocks! Stop.
Calling it. Yep.
Stop.
Yep.
That's good to hear, Red. Good to hear, man.
What did I tell you 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, you said it. Absolutely.
Drake
Again,
says,
it's still going to be a fun series.
Glenn, what did you bet tonight? What are your winnings? I won't tell you how much I bet, but I picked the Winnipeg Jets to win, and they did. I picked the LA Dodgers to win by 2 or more runs, and they did. Now all I need is the Vegas Golden Knights to win their game over the Anaheim Ducks.
Nice. So having a nice day.
I also had I picked a long shot. I did well today. I also picked the Dallas Cowboys to get beat by 13 or more runs, and they did.
Run? Oh, you mean points? Yeah, gotcha. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So had a good day.
Nice.
The offshore window. All right.
I mean, you guys talk to me, man. What do you think? Tell me what you guys think. Are you guys concerned? I know there's a lot of people who are worried. Again, it's guys, we've been through this before, right? It's game 1 of a 7-game series. That doesn't tell the entire story, right? It doesn't. You got to remember, Dodgers got a little bit of momentum. Granted, New York had momentum too, but the problem is they had 3 days off, right? So that momentum is kind of subdued, if you will. It's subdued because you had days off. You're not riding on that high. Dodgers, but only 2 days ago, just a day, not yesterday, but the day before, they were able to clinch an advancement into the CS. So, hey, it is what it is. Yes, Sean Manaea will help. That will be 100%. Sean Manaea, Luis Severino, Jose Quintana, they're going to go out there and they're going to give you a good game. Now, does that mean that the Dodgers aren't going to kill them? No, I'm not saying that. It's still a possibility the Dodgers could kill them, but those are better pitchers. Much better than Kodai Senga got. I didn't like the whole Kodai Senga starting. I didn't like it when he started against the Phillies, and I didn't like it how they started him against the Dodgers. I don't understand that setup. I looked up LA versus Mets regular season. LA won series 4-2. Yeah, maybe. It's a little bit different though, Dreg, when you get into the postseason. Just a little bit.
I see lethal. Come on. At least I'm giving the Mets 1. 4? Woo!
Here's another thing, and I don't know, does this really? Well, maybe it can. The Dodgers are only down to 1 lefty in the bullpen. Vesia got left off the roster because of an injury. So they got 1 lefty out of their bullpen.
There you go.
I mean, do the Mets have some big? I mean, they got Nimmo, they got McNeil. What other lefties they got? I mean, Lindor is a switch hitter. I'm trying to think. I don't think they got any other big lefty boppers, right? Right, something like that. But again, I'm telling you, Mets have a better starting rotation. Does it mean anything? Don't know. I don't know. But the Dodgers are going to be leaning heavy on that bullpen. Today they got a break. That's why I thought that was a mistake for the Mets to throw out Senga. Because if they were able to get to freaking Flaherty and they had to go to the bullpen, you're setting up the Dodgers for failure, because then if they had to go to the bullpen early, you could have done some damage in game 2 because they're throwing a bullpen game 2. So make of it as what you want. Whatever. Again, game 1. Let's see what happens tomorrow. And it's going to be early too, man. 1:08, I think, is the first pitch tomorrow. And then the later game is going to be the Guardians and the Yankees. So that should be fun to watch as well. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Johnny. The guy had pitched 1 game in the regular season, and you want to start him game 1 of the NLCS? Come on. That's just, you're getting a little bit too fan. Hey, Glenn, you kind of talked about it yesterday, right? When Stephen Vogt went out there and pulled Matt Boyd. Mendoza's kind of doing the same thing if you're throwing Kodai Senga out there. This is the CS, man. This isn't regular season. This isn't even the DS. This is the CS, man, where every game is going to matter. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Dodgers showing they got better pitching right now, Eric.
Right now they are. Yes.
33 innings of good pitching.
33 innings. Unbelievable.
Go the distance.
Oh, that would be fun. If it goes to a game 7, that would be just awesome. Game 7s are just fantastic anyways, no matter what they are. Love game 7s. But gosh, man, the lineups, I mean, how many hits? I didn't even take a look at what the total hits were for the Mets. I know for the Dodgers, it was a shit ton. All right, box score. Let's see. Total hits, only 3 hits for the Mets, 9 for the Dodgers. I mean, it's not a whole lot. It's a few. 3 hits for the Mets.
3 hits.
Lindor, 0-4. Vientos, who's been hot during the postseason, 0-4. Nimmo, 0-4. Alonso, 0-4. Marte, 0-4. 1, 2, 3. That's the top 5 in their lineup. 0-4.
So, Eric, you can't say the Dodgers have no pitching.
They don't. When I mean by no pitching, they don't have starting pitching. They don't have it.
Who cares?
But
Who cares?
you can't. You
How many
cannot.
pitchers they got on the staff?
I get it, but you cannot rely on that bullpen day after day after day. It's not going to work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. It may work for a couple of games, but it's not going to be able to get them through the hump if you're going to have to rely on the bullpen too much. That's what I'm trying to say.
Apologize to us after they win the World Series?
Oh, get out of here, World Series.
What?
Man, World Series.
Now you don't think they're going to win the World Series?
They haven't even got through the LCS. I ain't going to say they're going to get to the World Series. What are you talking about? Dude. Oh, you're killing me, man.
Crapping all over. They got no pitching. They
don't.
3 innings. Nobody's been able to score on them. And they're up 1-0 in the championship series, Eric.
Hey, look.
What more do you want?
Look, they've had 3 good games. No doubt about it. They had a good bullpen game in game 4. Yamamoto had a good game in game 5. And Flaherty had a good game here in game 1 of the CS. I get it.
Against who? The Padres, and the Mets.
Right. Okay.
Winning when it's time to win on good pitching.
Okay. But you can also say that the Padres slumped, right? They did slump.
Why did they
Mets,
slump? They couldn't hit.
Who knows?
Why couldn't they hit?
Well, the thing is
were they good pitching?
Here's the thing. They were getting contact. The ball just wasn't finding grass. That's what happens. It's not like they were dominant. It wasn't dominant pitching as far as strikeouts are concerned. It wasn't like they were whiffing all over the place. They were getting contact. The Padres, game 4, I talked about it. They almost had, there was like 3 times they almost had a home run. It just wasn't enough. Now, game 5 was a little bit different with Yamamoto. He didn't have a whole lot of strikeouts, but the Padres also weren't clobbering the ball either.
Right
again,
on.
the Mets, were clobbering the ball, just wasn't going over. Eddie, look at these guys, man. Mets are done. Come on, man. It's game 1. Game 1. That's all it is. Game 1. It's okay. The Padres are way better than the Mets?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
How so?
Oh, is this just going to be an excuse?
No, how so?
Of why I hate the Dodgers and everybody?
Seriously. Tell me how the Padres better than the Mets.
Come on, Eric. I want Eric to admit the Dodgers have the best team in the National League.
The best team in the National League, huh?
Well, we'll know in
we'll find out.
More wins.
Yeah, they get 3 more wins, then we'll know. Then they're the best team in the National League. I would say the Mets and the Padres are pretty damn equal there towards the end of the season, right? They were both winning at a good clip. Both of them had some good starting pitching. I think the Mets have better starting pitching. I think the Mets have better starting pitching than what the Padres had. Of course I'm hating on the Dodgers. I'm a Giants fan. Of course I'm hating on the Dodgers. I don't hide the fact that I hate the damn Dodgers. Look, do I sit there and say that I'll acknowledge if they're playing well? Absolutely. But I sure as hell ain't going to sit here and say they're going to freaking win the shit. Hell no, I'm not going to say that. I'm just not going to do it.
So you're acknowledging that the Dodgers have good pitching now?
Right now, the last 3 games they've had good pitching. Yes.
As long as we got that out of the way.
Yes, correct.
That's one down.
You cannot keep throwing bullpens. You cannot do that. And I guarantee you, they're going to do what? Watch. So tomorrow is a bullpen game. Bullpen's going to get wiped out. They have a day off. They go to New York. And then who's going to start? Is it going to be Yamamoto or is it going to be Walker Buehler?
Oh, it's either way. Yamamoto.
You think Yamamoto?
Buehler? What was he? 3-9?
Okay, then if you don't throw Buehler, then what are you going to do? Because you got 2 starting pitchers and then the rest are going to be bullpen games? No, that's not a recipe for success, right? 2 starting pitchers. And the rest is bullpen.
Have Buehler. You'll go Buehler, Yamamoto, then Buehler.
Okay, that's fine. But what?
Not Buehler before Yamamoto.
Okay, that's fine. Well, Well, you might want to do that because it gives Yamamoto more rest. Remember, he just pitched. He's used to pitching every damn 6th day, right? So they might want to give him that extra rest. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Buehler. We'll see. I think it may depend on what happens tomorrow in game 2. But you cannot rely on the bullpen game in and game out. You cannot do that. It's going to get worn out.
Like you said, it's the CS.
Ohtani game 4, says Lethal. Wouldn't that be something if they actually throw freaking Ohtani? Wow. If they throw Ohtani, then you know things have gotten sideways, right?
If they throw Ohtani,
you know things have gone sideways.
Sinks for the Mets.
Yeah.
Oh
no. Because why would you go to Ohtani? Really, right?
I don't think they will. Ohtani won't pitch this season.
I don't think so. No, I don't see it.
Right on, Grant.
He says Alonso is mayonnaise. Marte is not Tatis. Vientos is not Machado. The Mets do not have the Padres pin. Merrill is better than Bader. And no, I'll take Cease and King over Senga and Manaya. Dude, no. Grand Admiral. I would take Manaya, Severino, and Quintana.
Over Cease and King?
Yeah, what did they do? They didn't do shit.
Guys, we got a no-win conversation.
They didn't do nothing. What did Cease and King do in the freaking DS? They didn't do anything. Machado and Tatis, the last 2 games didn't show up. They went 0-4.
So you'll be happy if the San Francisco Giants pitching staff next year is Senga and Manaya?
We're talking about right now. We're not talking about next year. We're talking about right now.
Well, we can't talk about right now.
Manaya
King aren't there.
Is Manaya? Did Manaya have a fantastic year this year?
A decent year. I wouldn't say fantastic. He was decent.
Dude, did he win over 15 games? Come on. Cease was garbage. Cease and King were garbage during the playoffs, right? They were garbage. Vientos has been having a phenomenal postseason.
12-6.
Who was that? Manaya was 12-6. What was his ERA?
12-6. 350.
It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good.
It's pretty good. But over King and Cease.
But look what he's done in a postseason too. He did much better than Cease and King in a postseason. Quintana has done better than Cease and King during the postseason. Vientos is having a freaking phenomenal postseason, except for today. He went 0-4. Alonso has had a great postseason. He's had some huge heroic at bats. Come on. I mean, am I saying the Padres are bad? No, I'm not. But the Mets have been playing some outstanding playoff baseball. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be fun though. I'll tell you, it's gonna go to distance. I just don't. Without having that starting rotation, I don't know if they'll be able to get it done. Is it impossible? Not by any means. And Manaya hasn't lost one. Quintana hasn't lost one, right?
Okay, just wait till the show tomorrow night, guys.
I think Severino, had a loss.
Show tomorrow night. We can dissect the Manaya loss. How about that? We'll just hold on to it. Just keep it in your hat.
I'm telling you, guys, I think the Mets will pull it off tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, well.
I think they get it done. We'll see. Ibrahim, good point. Padres and Dodgers also know each other well from the divisional games. So more intrigue with less head-to-head experience with the Mets. That is true. That is true. There is an advantage to that. But by the time you get to game 6, if it goes to a game 6, they're going to know each other very intimately. Wasteland Studios already asking about Giant stuff. Well, we'll talk about Giant stuff in a little bit. Okay, that's fair, Grand Admiral. That's fair. I can agree with you on that. Yep. But again, this is what I love about playoff baseball, man. It's awesome. And it looked like Shohei showed up today. Shohei and both Mookie Betts both showed up today, which was nice to see. I cringe every time I'm watching Freeman run the bases. I'm just waiting for that ankle just to freaking blow up or something. golly, man. You could see him just totally grimacing every time he's running those bases.
Geez, that run to home plate.
Yeah, you saw that? And then he literally fell into the arms of Betts because he's just a god. Whew. I don't think he's going to hit for power, but he's probably going to, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to be one of them singles guys during the playoffs. Go to opposite way.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that. What's up, Daniel?
Hey now.
Oh my gosh. What are the keys to the game? Flaherty, man. That was the guy for the Dodgers.
Pitching.
What did let's see. Yeah.
Pitching in a better lineup, Eric. Better hitters.
Ohtani went 2-4, had 2 runs scored, 1 RBI. Betts had that 1 hit, double, scored 3 runs. That was huge. Freeman had 2 hits with an RBI and a run scored. Hernandez did nothing. Smith did nothing. Muncy had that 1 hit with 2 RBIs. That was early in the game. Hernandez had a good game, 2 hits, 2 runs scored. Yeah, they did good. And Tommy Edman had a nice had a nice opposite field single over there to right field.
Good hitter.
Yeah, he's a good hitter.
Look like that pitch and just label it where it was supposed to go.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did go 7 innings. Unbelievable. That's fantastic. Freaking
Singa talking in the game about, wow, he could have been a New York Yankee, and they were a little leery about his back.
Who was that? The Edman?
No, Flaherty.
Oh, Flaherty.
The Yankees were in on him, and they just bowed out at the trade deadline because of his suspect back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Said that in the game tonight.
Interesting.
Right on, Lethal.
Yeah. Strange brew.
Following. I didn't do it, you knob.
Look at Christian. Oh, my God. I can't wait to see Freeman's foot fly off as he legs out a ball to the gap and gets 45 feet up the line. Dilly says you're looking smooth with the fedora.
It's my $8 fedora, or $10, I think. I love it.
Oh,
It's my Sousa Sessions hat.
Sousa's Sessions.
This guy is so popular in Canada. He's even got his own brand of merch.
Look at that.
Sousa the hat. Then he's got
Sousa
the playing cards, Sousa the t-shirts, Sousa the you name it.
Wow.
The suitcase baggage, name labels, you got everything. Sousa.
Nothing wrong with that.
Sousa the keychains, the stickers.
That's what I was saying, Christian. With that layoff, I think that hurt the Mets. There's no doubt about it. So we'll see what happens. Let's see game 2. Look, if the Dodgers win game 2, then I might be just as impressed as some of you guys.
Abraham's a wild card, isn't he? Holy cow. Who's messaging me now?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Tommy D says hi.
Hey, what's up, Tommy?
Hey, Tom. Geez, nobody messaged me all day. I just rebooted the phone. Now I know why nobody messaged me all evening.
Oops.
Bing, 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 bing. Phone was dead. Now I got some life here. It's going crazy.
You're going to have to ask Tommy what he thinks about the Mets game 1. Wow, probably too late.
Yeah, he's just, he could have, I don't know when that message was sent.
Oh, my gosh. Anyways, guys.
So wait a second. We got 2 games going tomorrow.
2.
Jeez, I'm getting worn out.
Matter of fact, let me take a look at that real quick.
Oh, speak of the devil. How did the chopsticks go today?
Did
it work?
Dude.
It worked.
Dude.
I take it worked.
Dude, you talk about chopsticks? Unfreaking believable.
Was it chopsticks or fiddlesticks?
It was absolutely that was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. I swear to God, man. When it comes to space flight, I have never seen anything like that. Ever.
Perfection?
Ever. Oh, dude, it was incredible. We'll play some clips a little
raw
bit
footage of that. Can we go live now to Cape Canaveral? Where was it? Where did it land? Cape Canaveral or wherever the hell?
No, it was in Texas. It was in Texas.
Okay, let's just pretend it's Cape Canaveral.
Camera 3. My God, it was so freaking awesome. I couldn't believe it, man. Wow. That had me stoked, man.
I can't wait to see it now. You teed it up
Oh
last
my
night. Night
God.
before.
I got so many
did a
different
whole
damn.
segment on the radio
yeah.
show about it. You got me all excited, and then I was asleep.
Oh my God, you missed. It's okay. It's all there's so many damn recordings of it. But watching it live was just absolutely incredible.
Stick
Wow.
around, guys.
Anyways.
Stick around. We'll go to camera 3. We'll give you each other. Right. We're queuing up camera 3 now.
So what do we got? So tomorrow, 108, game 2, Mets versus Dodgers, Sean Manaea versus undecided. In other words, bullpen game.
Yep.
Cleveland. Guess who's starting game 1 for Cleveland?
Cobb.
Yes. Alex Cobb versus.
Rodon.
Yeah, how about that? 2 former Giants facing off against each other. How about that? And I think, honestly, I think
And you know what'll happen?
Guardians will take game 1.
You know what'll happen just because, guys? There'll be 2 no decisions.
What's up, man? You scrubs, mad Dodgers are cooking. Yes, I am.
RSR.
I mean, Romelia, I admit it. Yes. Can't stand it. As a Giants fan, you would feel the same way if the Giants won 3 World Series in 5 years. That's right. We did do that, right? We did do that. Just saying. Anyways, no. Yeah, absolutely. Can't stand it, Romelia. I can't stand it.
Can't stand you. Can stand you.
Hey,
hit the like and subscribe. We can stand you.
Anyways, Alex Cobb, Carlos Rodon are facing off against the former Giants. I think Guardians take game 1. Rodon's not that good. Rodon is not that good.
Tomorrow, Dodgers and Yankees.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Dodgers and Yankees as they continue their trek toward their inevitable meeting in the World Series.
Now, game 2 between Cleveland and New York is going to be Tanner Bybee and Garrett Cole. That one, I think the Yankees went because of Cole. But I think game 1, I think Guardians take it. Rodon stinks, dude.
Eric,
now,
series going to be blowouts.
Now, the thing is Yankees bullpen's pretty freaking good. Pretty damn good. Look at Romelia. What time's the Giants game? It's good. Touche. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens tomorrow, game 2, when that bullpen starts getting blown up.
Comes in firing bullets, man. When
Senior
comes in firing bullets. I didn't see this kind of talk from Dodger fans after.
You're good, Romelia. You're good,
4
dude.
games of the
I get
Padres
it.
series.
I 100% get it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Glenn.
I said I didn't see Dodgers coming in firing bullets after the first 4 in the Padres series. Did you? They all come out of the woodwork after a 9-0 victory.
It's okay. You know what? I get it. That's fine. No, Romelia and Jim Everett, they're big LA sports fans. Nothing wrong with that, man. Support your team, man. That's what you do, man. You got to support your team. That's what you're supposed to do.
Hell, we've been doing that. We've been doing that hell or high water.
Win, lose, or draw, you got to root for your team. What's up, Justin?
Yeah, there's a lot of losing in Northern California.
Hopefully it changes. Oh, by the way, we're going to have to. Ooh, did you see the article in the San Francisco Chronicle?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was reading the Winnipeg Free Press today. Didn't catch
it. Senior's coming after you.
Where's Senior at here?
He's right there. Here. There you go. Senior. Where's it at? Hold on, I'll find it. Oh,
I see it here. Is this it?
The one I'm talking about. You support your team and you talk shit and root against the enemy, Glenn.
No, I support my team and I don't talk that against the enemy.
Where's it at?
I'm calling it the way I see it, guys.
Okay, let me ask you this. Who are you rooting for? That's a better question.
The Giants.
Who are you rooting for in the Ooh, look at that. Who are you rooting for in the between Mets and Dodgers? Not who you think's going to win.
It depends any given day. It depends on how much I've got laid on either club.
Oh, come on. You can't do that.
What do you mean you can't do that?
You're killing me, dude.
Why not?
Where the hell is this?
I never bet against the Giants. But I call them as I see them.
I get it, but who you
There's got to be a voice.
for?
There's got to be a voice of reason in this program.
There's nothing. I'll get it. If you want to say you think the Dodgers are going to win, that's fine. Just like, hey, I think the Yankees are probably win, but I'm rooting for the freaking Guardians.
Thanks, Jamila.
All right, have a good one, Amelia. Appreciate it, dude.
Okay, what was that? What was that, Eric?
I'm rooting for the Guardians. The Yankees will probably win, but I'm rooting for the Guardians. Just like with the Mets. Yeah, the Dodgers.
Okay, I'm rooting for the Yankees.
You're rooting for the Yankees. Are you rooting for the Mets? Or are you rooting for the Dodgers?
Don't really care, to be honest with you.
Okay, that's fair. But at least you're still rooting for at least you're rooting for the Giants. That's all that matters.
For the Dodgers to win by more than 2 runs tonight.
It's about the money, man.
My banker's going to appreciate it tomorrow.
Oh, don't even tell me. Oh, I can't read. Oh, brother. I can't read it on there.
Guys, I don't know about you. I'm more interested in the chopsticks tonight.
Oh, dude, it was so awesome. Damn it. I cannot read it.
We're going to the third period. Oh, this hockey season's interfering with my shows.
Damn it.
I am not what do you mean a fair weather fan? What, a fair weather Dodger fan? What, I'm supposed to cheer for him every night? I don't have skin in the game all season. Then I cheer for whoever I need to win, not want to win, need to win. Eric, hang on. This is directed not only to you, but everybody in the chat. So, if the season comes down to the final weekend, final Sunday,
Sunday,
and the Padres have locked up first spot, the Giants win on Sunday afternoon, and the Dodgers in a late afternoon start have to lose to
whoever.
Pick a team. Who are you cheering for? The other team, right?
Wait.
Whatever team. You're cheering for the other team, right?
That is playing the Dodgers.
Right.
Yes. Correct.
All right. Then what happens if we're sitting in first, Arizona's in second? Ooh, the Dodgers have won today. I mean, the Padres have won today. They're tied now. We're tied. What happens? What happens when Milwaukee plays the Dodgers that afternoon? You going, all right, let Arizona make the playoffs. We can wait till next year. Or are you cheering for the Dodgers? Who are you cheering for, Eric?
I'm cheering from freaking Milwaukee. I don't want Dodgers have anything to do with this crap.
If the Dodgers winning on the final Sunday means we get in, we go home, then you just want to call the season out. Well, we can go to the playoffs next year.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. So you're saying...
I'm just saying if the Dodgers have to win on the final game of the season for us to get into the postseason, who are you cheering for? The Dodgers, right?
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's different because that's different because it's about being a Giants fan, right? If it means the Giants get into the playoffs, right? Then you got to do what you got to do. But if they're not in it and the Giants aren't in it, I'm sure as hell ain't rooting for the damn Dodgers. Hell no, I'm not rooting for the Dodgers. Right?
So Eric, if the Dodgers win tonight and I can put 300 bones in my bank account, should I cheer for the other team? Hell no.
You know what I say? I don't make that bet. I just don't make that bet, man. I don't.
That's why I've got 386 bones in my bank account today, fresh. And you have no.
And you know what? I'll tell you what. And this is just me. The money ain't everything. I can't sit there. You know, I got a little bit of what do you want to call it? I just can't do it. There's no way I could do that. No way.
I do. Oh, I do bet on the Dodgers. But I won't wear their jersey or a hat. Blood money.
And that's fair, Dilly. Yeah, that's not so bad. I get what you're saying. But
Dodgers
in order
have
for
run
him
you
to do
down
that,
plenty in the playoffs. When? I haven't bet on them in the playoffs before. I usually don't bet on the Dodgers unless it's a sure thing. Enough said.
not too bad. All right.
Eric's right as usual, right? Yeah. There you go.
We got a bunch of Giants fans in here, man. We are Giant Sports Talk Live. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. This isn't.
Oh yeah, the show is usually called Giants Sports Talk Live.
Yeah, true.
And it's brought to you by bettercreditcards.com, where you can find the best credit card for you and apply securely and very easily online. If you're in the market for a new card, look to them today. bettercreditcards.com.
But I can't open up the article. But in the Chronicle, basically they laid out exactly what I've been saying for the last month. The Giants have a chance to sign Soto.
Hey, thank you, Abraham, for going to bat for me. He says, Glenn's fandom can't be questioned. A show 365 a year, including a 12-hour show, I might add, and a condo by the park.
There you go. There you go.
Like I said to Eric,
Ibrahim's got you.
When I got into this, sports talk and YouTube stuff, I thought, hey, I'm gonna be able to hang out with some guys, like-minded individuals. I'm the only one living downtown. I'm the only one in San Francisco. And I thought the irony of this is just crazy. I said, I'm going to be moving from Winnipeg to San Francisco. I'll hang out with all the guys.
To be honest with you, think about
Talking about the
different. Think about all the different Giants YouTubes out there. How many of them are actually based out of San Francisco? There's not very many.
Another ironic thing. It's the team we cheer for all season long. There are not that compared to other teams. Somebody was in the other day, said, was it the Cubs? We don't have a channel like this.
They don't have a channel like us.
That many Giants channels.
There's only a few.
There's only a couple.
There's only a few. Seriously, there's only a few. So, and not a whole lot of them actually based in the Bay Area. Yeah, I got Skaters on Baseball, who just started up again in San Francisco.
I think we're the only one that launched in the Bay Area.
You might be. I don't know about Kaspic. How long has Kaspic been around? Is he out of the Bay Area? That I don't know. I couldn't answer that question. I know Hum Baby. He's in the Central Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Sharks lost last night, guys. I'm watching the Vegas. I didn't set up a damn mirror today. I was supposed to have a mirror right here in front of the computer screen, so it would look like I'm reading your chats, and I'm actually watching the game over my shoulder here. With 16:06 to go in the third period and a 1-1 tie.
And which game is that one?
Vegas and Ducks. Anaheim
that's
Ducks.
The one you got money on. Gotcha.
I need the Vegas Knights to win the game by 2
Rocks
goals.
is in Daly City. There you go. Justin, I remember you telling us about that. Family goes back to when the Giants moved out here in 58. Yeah, I remember you telling us about that.
Okay,
awesome.
hold on. Whoa. Where was Babe at when we had Giant Sports Talk Live Day at Oracle Park? Where were you, Babe?
He probably couldn't make it. Not everyone could go make it out to the park. What's up, Instant? There you go, my friend. He hasn't given up hope. It's still Mets in 7. He hasn't given up hope. I hope it goes game 7. That'd be awesome.
Skaters on Baseball's here. You know what? I had a whole lot of fun joining you on your channel last night. And I want to thank you on behalf of Eric for inviting the both of us onto your channel last night.
That was awesome. Yeah, it was fun talking.
Got me geared up for our show.
Talking to Greg and Christian, man, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Make
sure you guys go over there and subscribe. Skaters on Baseball, fantastic channel. Guys.
You think it's fun when Eric and I go head to head? You put 4 boxes on this screen, and I'm yelling at Greg, and Greg's debating with Eric, and it's like, you know what it looked like? We were too short of the Brady Bunch on there last. It was a
damn Royal Rumble. That's what it was.
It was fun.
Rocks. There you go. He was banning Farhan games. Good for you. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Johnny, born in San Francisco, raised in Marin, lived in Nevada, but now Giants for life. It's in my DNA. There you go, man. Yes, it was, Greg. Great time, man. Anytime you get to talk baseball, dude, Love doing that stuff.
Eric, am
Well,
I
look-
too young to understand this? When he posts something like this on there, is that like am I supposed to is that one of those things I'm supposed to take the phone and scan it? Or like, do you see anything, or is that supposed to be a logo or I don't know.
It is a man saluting.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes. Giving you a salute.
usually, well, that's another salute. All right, thanks. Take that under advisement. Is that just kind of salute?
That's a yeah.
Not a one finger salute.
Not a one finger. No. Not one of them.
Let's keep it clean.
It's all good. The one finger salute looks like a one finger salute. Trust me.
Okay. Like on the phone. You can actually do that.
Yes, correct.
Type in on text. Give Eric the finger. And up comes
And
that.
and there it is. Right there.
Not that I've ever done that. I just typed it in and not sent it.
But anyways, in the Chronicle, basically they're laying out the argument of Soto, right? Talking about, hey, who scored? The Vegas score?
It is 2-1 for the Vegas Golden Knights. That little timeout was brought to you by the Palms Casino.
Former Shark.
Hey, is D-Shot just
D-Shot.
chiming
Yeah,
in,
he's
or are you
watching.
actually
He's
watching the game?
I think he's watching because he said that like right after.
Oh, really? All right, D-Shot.
Hey, Greg, I don't think we're not going to get word on the GM until after the World Series is over, man.
Not a whole lot of Giants anything.
Yeah.
Players.
They may already made the decision. You're just not going to hear about it until the official word is probably not going to be until after the World Series.
Teams will make any. There's no news.
Yep.
The only news is the headlines from each game.
Yep. Anyways, back to the Chronicle. Yeah, they're making the same arguments, saying, "Hey, pay the guy. You got your young core that you could put him around. He could be They talked about it. He could be the guy in San Francisco, other than New York, because he won't be the guy. They said he'll be second fiddle. They said they got the money.
Show.
They said they got the money to pay. I mean, it's everything that I was saying, man. Everything. I've been saying this for a month, but the Chronicle just put it out there today. So, it's good to see. But it's good to see.
No, Justin, it's going to be when there's no games, like once they hand out the World Series trophy, then we'll find out.
Yeah.
Not on an off day.
They may they may have already made the decision, but they're not going to announce it yet.
And I'm not calling on a Bobby Evans comeback.
I don't say a Bobby Evans. Look, if you're going to bring back Bobby Evans, you might as well just bring back Sabian. Why bring back Evans? Right?
All the way.
Right. It doesn't make sense.
Go the distance.
If you're going to bring back Evans, just bring back Sabian.
Babe's all over the place. Like Babe's coming in. He's like, if he was at Vegas, he'd be picking all the long shots. Tomorrow you'll see the Dodgers lay an egg. Okie dokie. That's why I don't take Babe along to Vegas with me.
He thinks he'll do it before the World Series. I don't see it, man.
Nope.
I don't.
Nope.
I just don't see it.
None of the teams make any. There's no news coming. All eyes, Major League Baseball on the playoffs. That's it.
Yep. I say after the World Series. That's just me, though.
I think it's an unwritten rule too, Eric. I think it's is it?
You don't want to trump. You don't want to trump what's going on in the playoffs. You don't trump them.
No, you don't try to get the upper hand on the games and the teams that have earned the right to be there and get the credit they deserve, like the LA Dodgers and the Mets, Cleveland, and the Yankees.
Where is it at?
Interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm sure they're interviewing people. I'm sure there's talks and luncheons and dark alley meetings. And I'm sure they know. I think they know already. Just my opinion. I think it's a done deal in their minds already.
Instant says Manaea had to set the tone for game 2, or has to set. But his career area against the Dodgers isn't great, above 7. Ooh, that's not good. But he is a different pitcher this year. This year, he's a different pitcher. We'll see. We'll see what he could do. I like him facing Ohtani and Freeman and Muncy. But you got to watch out for Teoscar and Mookie Betts.
Skaters wants Yankees Mets. While I don't agree with that, guess what, guys? Skaters says Soto is coming to San Francisco. He jumped on board. Either he's really jumped on board or he was just negotiating in bad faith to get us on his show last night. The first text I got was, I'm in. Soto's going to go to the Giants. Would you guys come on my show? So maybe that was the warm-up. That was green room talk.
He's rooting for it. That's what I'm doing. Look, is it a guarantee? Just because I'm over here hollering for Soto doesn't mean it's going to happen. No, but again, I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping, man. Yes, Soto, Bichette, and Fried, and you're done, man. That's the heavy lifting. Then, if you want to go work the freaking margins, if you want to go out there and get a DH, if you want to go out there and get a bullpen arm, I get it. But the heavy lifting, Soto, Fried, trade for Bichette.
I'm not in on Burns, Eric. I think you are. I'm not.
I like Max Fried. I mean, Burns wouldn't be bad.
I want a younger pitcher. I want a younger pitcher. Gives us a little more leverage down the road.
The only problem is all the pitchers who are coming out on free agency aren't younger. They're just not.
Hoping for Soto, but my gut tells me he stays in New York, according to Johnny T16.
Wait, where was that? Oh, I see. I don't know. He's not going to be the guy. I mean, if he wants to, Fried is too fragile. Okay. One thing that Burns does do, you know what Burns? One thing about Burns is he'll give you innings, man. He will give you innings. He's just like Webb in that sense. But I think he's better than Webb as far as his stuff.
So while Greg says he is in on Soto now, he's cheering on that move. He's questioning who do they trade for Bo Bichette. Well, let's just open the lines of communication. Let's just,
you know what?
We're interested in.
Would you throw Harrison in there? Would you throw? And you got to remember, guys, remember this: Bichette will also be a free agent in 2016, so the cost for Bichette won't be as high.
Oh, I'd say just trade and sign.
Yeah, I would do that. 100%.
A trade and sign.
But would you trade Harrison, Matos, Luciano, Hicks?
Yes. I told you.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of different guys.
They're not going to want anything to do with Hicks.
Maybe not.
Unless
they need a bullpen arm.
Not get him back.
Yeah, he's a free agent in 2026. Bo Bichette. Same as Vladdy. But Vladdy will cost more just because he's a better player than Bichette. I don't think Soto cares about being the guy, but that's something that D-Shot, because the Giants can offer a lot of damn money.
The Giants can offer a lot of money. Both.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They can offer both, 100%.
The guy 100%. And the money.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind throwing in Harrison, man. You got Wisenhunt that's in the wings, so to speak. So I wouldn't mind trading Harrison.
The San Francisco Giants actually are offering him in a deal to sign. They are offering what most teams can't, and that is to be the guy. He's going to be head and shoulders above everybody else in this roster, Eric.
Yeah.
Head and shoulders.
Yep. Look at him. Lance Soto and Bichette, and on the same day, the Chronicle headline, you gotta be shitting me. Posey makes splash. I like it. You gotta be shitting me.
That's something that guy in San Jose would write.
That would be awesome. Could you imagine, dude? That you want to talk about instantaneous? Okay, answer me this, guys. Does that instantly make the Giants a contender?
Not a contender. We'll have to see what.
With Soto?
Just calm down, Eric. Calm
Hold on.
the heck down.
Listen to me.
A contender. Holy smoke.
Would they be a contender?
See how the pitching fares off in April, May. Like, I'm not reading the tea leaves quite yet. But
again, we could just talk about on paper. If you want to do that, if you're on paper, does the Giants become a contender? With you get Soto, Bichette, and Fried.
Oh, we're on the way. Hell of a lot better than we are now.
I think we become contenders. I think we become contenders.
Contenders.
With that lineup, if you got Ramos, Fitzgerald, Bichette, Soto.
You got Jung-Hoo. Yeah.
The
Okay.
the
Yeah.
of Bryce Eldridge. You got Chapman a little bit lower in the lineup. I think you're doing something.
Yeah, Eldridge. Get him in there. Opening day. I want to see Eldridge. I'm going to wear my Eldridge jersey on day one. Opening day.
And think about this. If you have Soto in the lineup, you don't put all the pressure on Eldridge, because that's one thing you don't want to do. Some guys can handle it. Again, I don't know the makeup of Bryce Eldridge, right? But if you get Soto in there, it alleviates all that pressure on Eldridge and being quote unquote that guy. He doesn't have to press. Just go out there and do your thing, man. Go out there, do your thing, and then you could succeed. Let Soto take that. He's used to it, right? God, come on, man. God, I could totally just see it, man. I say that all the time, but I can. How much longer left on the game there, Glenn?
7 minutes, 7.5 minutes. D-Shot, you still watching the game? I got the volume way, way, way down so nobody can hear it. That's not too loud, is it?
I don't hear it.
No?
Barely. I don't hear it. You should be fine.
Good.
If we go black, then you know we're not. Posey is not a closer. He didn't learn one time here. But okay, here's the thing, Justin. I get what you're saying, and that it's valid. But you got to also remember, Posey also had Farhan underneath him, right? So that player may have not been excited about having Farhan as a quote unquote a boss. Sure, yeah, he speaks for ownership. I get it. But hey, I got to play for this guy, Farhan. That could be a huge obstacle in the way of why Giants were not able to close on certain guys when Farhan was in charge. That's a possibility.
Guys, is there anything that we can all agree on? I just saw it was this one. Sorry.
You don't want Bichette? I like Bichette. The guy's a career 290 hitter. He had a down year this year because he had injury, but the guy is a pretty good.
I guess we're settling for Fitzgerald there next year, I guess.
I like Bichette, man. I want a bunch of like 270 plus hitters. That's what I want. Ramos, Fitzgerald, Bichette, Soto, maybe Eldridge. They can all bat you 270. Jung-Hoo Lee in a couple of years may be able to bat you 270 plus.
Arson Judge. Hey, great handle.
Yeah.
Would much rather pay Adames.
Look, if you want to get the only reason why I say that is because you're throwing out a lot of money. With
lot of money, but he doesn't statistically match up to Bo Bichette, in my opinion.
Okay, as far in certain aspects of the game, yes. The only thing that you know what everyone knows about Adames? He can hit in the clutch. That's the whole that is the premise of why everybody wants Adames. He can hit in the clutch, and that's valuable. Don't get me wrong. It's valuable. He's got pop. I get it, right? The only thing I don't like is I just don't like that batting average. We got too many guys in the lineup that are batting 220 to 240, and I just don't want to see it no more.
Exactly.
That's just me.
Eric and I actually agree on that one.
Yes, I want guys who are going to bat you 290, give you quality at bats, get hits, and then go from there. It doesn't always have to be a damn home run. I'll be happy with a single with a guy on second base, right?
Right on, Alive. That's why I want to get 280 hitters.
Correct.
I want to get guys who can hit. So then you got runners in scoring position. What do? Get a hit.
Yep.
That was a big.
I mean, think about the top of that lineup, guys.
Man, it was a mess.
If you got Lee and Fitzgerald and Ramos and Soto and Eldridge, Bichette, all on the top of the lineup, man, you're cooking there. And then you push down Chapman further down. He could be your 240 hitter who's going to hit you 20 to 25 bombs, man. Vegas again. Sounds like they got another goal.
No.
So I see Vegas again.
Oh, 1 sec. Scores!
There you go.
D-Shot is definitely ahead
watching the game. What's up, Chardall?
This break brought to you by Palms Casino and Resorts.
Johnny, great point, man. You know what? Come on. Let's even go further than that, Johnny. What happened to the days of guys batting 260 and 270? And that was considered not very good, right? That was kind of like average. What happened to those days? I just want to have guys out there that can freaking hit the damn ball. It doesn't have to go over the fence, man. It doesn't. A single, a double, come on.
Nice assist by Colasar there, huh?
Come on, man. I'm doing good, Chardell. How you doing, man?
Chardell
Gosh,
here.
dang, dude. That's all I'm not asking for anything. Look, I'm not asking for I want to get nothing but 300 hitters. Look, I'm not saying that. I just want to be reasonable here. 270 plus. Come on, let's go, man.
Chardell, I was looking for you last night, and I looked for you on opening night. You said you were going to be at the game. I went on a little later, waited for Chardell. Chardell lets me down, Eric. When I'm in the clutch, I say, going to open up the phone lines, go to Chardell. He's never there.
Come on, Chardell. What are you doing, man?
Oh, I was watching the game, Eric. Not that I'm boisterous all the time. I'm watching the game tonight. It was, I think, in the 4th, 5th inning. I hear, was it a mouse? This pitter-patter on my door. And it was just low enough that I could actually hear it. So I went over, I answered the door. 2 girls at my door. Yeah, we're in the apartment below, and would you please turn down the ball game? It's like how not to make friends.
What the hell?
Yeah, we're new in this building. Would you turn the volume down in your ball game? So you know what I did? I found the up button. Yeah, I'm not making friends here. Jeez.
What the hell?
Yeah, they just came in with a knock, 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 knock. I'm like, who's like tapping on my door? I thought it was some little kid across. Tap, tap, tap. Hi, sir. Could you turn down the volume? I'm like, you want to come in? It's on like 6 out of 100. I said, I think you got the wrong apartment. No, we think it's you. I said, I'll get right on that. Have a good night. Anyway, they were crapping on me. I don't make friends.
Way to go, Glenn.
What? What?
Making friends with your neighbors, man. You ever
I
seen
watching a ball game, a damn ball game?
You ever seen that series, Neighborhood Wars? Or what the hell was the other one? There's another one where the neighbors, they have these stories, man. Crazy stories. I think it's on
Eric, I live in the hood as it is.
Listen, like everyone gets along in the beginning. Next thing you know, it's all that war and someone winds up dying, dude.
I walk softly and carry a big stick.
You sound like Teddy Roosevelt. Ibrahim, I hate to say this. 240 is the new 270. Like, why? Why do we have to lower the bar to make it seem like it's not doable? Just quit swinging for the fences. Thank you, Ibrahim. It's baseball. It's not called home run derby, man. It's baseball. Look what the Dodgers did today. Yeah, they're built to hit the long ball. But you know how they won today?
They were bunting.
They didn't hit one freaking home run.
Eric, they stole a base.
They stole.
No. They bunted a runner over.
Yes,
and
they got a hit. They got a base hit. They did that twice. They did that twice. They did it twice. They bunted over the runner, got a base hit. Next thing you know, there's a run coming across. It's amazing,
and
right?
Two runs.
Amazing. Amazing what you could do in baseball other than just hitting the damn home run. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man. There's nothing. Come on.
Yeah, standards. It's like Giants fans. Standards are always set too low, Eric.
Standards. Well, you know what my standard is. It's in my little video that I got.
Have we seen it lately? You've got about 4 shows. I haven't seen it.
You know what?
Let's do it. Brought to you by the Palms Casino and Resort.
In
your long shot of the day.
To recognize what the San Francisco Chronicle wrote in today's paper. Go check it out. Here we go.
There you go.
There it is, right there. Ibrahim.
Do what you like.
Every time I go to Oracle and pass the 3 World Series trophies, I remind him how we got those. It wasn't the long ball. And you know what? I'm not signing Juan Soto just to hit the long ball. That's not what I want to sign him. The dude is a professional hitter. He can do it different ways. It's not always the long ball. He's just good at playing baseball, right? Oh.
Yeah, Eric and I saw those 3 trophies when we were at our game on
Yep.
Sunday in August.
Greg wants to know, which jersey do you out Soto's name and number? Ooh.
Oh, I think he put what jersey? So he's asking
Number.
Orange one, the road gray, the cream.
I like the creams, man.
Do you like the creams? I don't, because they don't have unless
they don't have the names. Well, no, they have the names on the back now. They used to not have the names.
I was dead set against the orange, and now it's my favorite jersey.
You tell me, guys. Do you take 22 out of retirement?
No.
What if Will Clark
with your buy a helicopter and take the name out of retirement and like rename the stadium? But Eric, some traditions should be left as they are. We're not going to change that just to pander to some player signing with us. No. And in fact, I think if he has any class, if he had any class, he'd say, that's not for me to do.
Fair enough.
Although, at the rate the New York Yankees are going, they may have to do that. They're going to be in triple digits soon. I don't think they have a single, they don't have a single, you can't wear number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Is that true?
Probably.
All the single digits are gone.
Because that's what they had in the very beginning. Exactly.
Jesus. We'd need a bigger, that end zone, that end cap on this Oracle Park. We'd have to like advance it out to hold all the numbers.
What if Will says, hey, yeah, even though it's retired, you can wear it. That would be awesome too. Right?
No, I don't think it's classy.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Classy.
See, the orange jerseys are cool. The black jerseys are cool. I like the traditional. Get the creams or the road grays. Just keep it that way. I'm tired of all this craziness. Just a couple of jerseys, man. I don't need all this flamboyant freaking Orange Friday, Saturday blacks. Come on. It's whatever. That's just me. I guess I'm just being a curmudgeon.
A curmudgeon?
Curmudgeon.
Have you been called worse?
I have. By better.
Worse than curmudgeon. They need to go back with no names on the jerseys. Oh God, no! I hate that. Especially,
I kind of like
me when you're four decks up in an arena, which isn't brightly lit to begin with. Calling hockey, for example, and there are no names on the jerseys. It kills you. Oh.
Yeah, I get it alive. I understand. I do understand. I'm just saying that's just my preference. But one thing I did like, because it's a throwback for me. It's just because back in the day, the players didn't have names on the back of their jerseys. It was just the number. Even before that, they just had nothing. There was no number. It was just the jersey. That was it.
Yeah, but is there any lead up to the new City Connect jerseys for next year?
I haven't heard. I know there's supposed to be new ones. Yeah, I guess
I like the ones. I grew into those too. I kind of like those. You?
I hated the City Connects.
You hated them.
Oh, I couldn't stand them.
I didn't like them when they first came out, and
it was basically it was all white with a little bit of orange. It was just I didn't care for it.
This season, though, I saw a lot more fans wearing the City Connects this year.
Yeah, I bet.
They sold a lot of jerseys. But like I say, I didn't like the orange, and then I grew into that's my favorite jersey now.
I just hope MLB fix all jerseys next year because the numbers and the names on the back were just absolutely atrocious. Tiny font, small numbers. It was just horrible, dude.
Dude, it was horrible. Jeez, especially when you're the squat, as it's called.
All the City Connect teams they are pretty bad. I mean, did you see the damn Boston Red Sox? They're yellow and blue. What?
Phillies just said blue? PHI, and they're all blue.
Cincinnati's got a kind of it's all black with just a little bit of red. City Connects are going to have black pants. Ugh. Whatever. Yeah. And Tim says, just don't do the black pants for that. Oh, man. We'll see. We'll see how that all pans out, guys.
Eric Romo.
Yes, Johnny.
Romo.
But you can't. Unfortunately, that just isn't sold today, Johnny. But I 100% agree. That's just how I am. I like a little bit of tradition. There's nothing wrong with it.
That's right.
But when it affects the almighty dollar, I guess, tradition takes the seat.
Games for the road, but not for home. Debatable.
Ibrahim, black pants hide skid marks in case they get intimidated.
I was thinking that, but like I say, squat.
Oh, hey, you could cover that up. Just slide into a base, feet first, then you're good to go, man.
Hey, D-Shot, 136 on my clock. I haven't heard from D-Shot yet, so he's about a minute ahead. Looks like they won. Oh, that is
God.
something. That is something I wanted to bring up.
God,
that is something I wanted to bring up. You and I have gotten to see a lot of baseball, a lot of ball. We've glued to it for the last month. Why does every other team in Major League Baseball have quality ball girls, ball boys, ball dudes, ball gals, and we got two bumbling like 80-year-olds on the left and right field line?
You really want to hear my opinion on it? I don't know if you want to hear my opinion on this.
Why not? I just found that, and they can catch. You see how many our ball guys can't catch.
You know what I feel about that?
They look like they're, hey, Eric, how old are they?
Yeah, they're pretty old.
They must be like uncles of Larry Bear or something.
You know what I say?
What do you say? You don't care?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about who's in the foul territory.
It makes our organization look classy.
I don't care. They could have a fucking robot out there for all I care. I don't care. Just get the ball, get it out. Let's start the game. Let's go. I don't care. No. Just catch the ball, get it out of there, and let's the game continue. I could care less who the hell's out there catching those damn things. I honestly, I don't. And that's just me. I know, people like to hear about the public address announcer. I know we had that guest. I don't care about who the public address announcer is. I don't. I just want to watch the game. That's me, man. That's just me. I love the game. I don't like anything taken away from the game because so much has been taken away with it. I just want the game to be played. That's all I want. I don't make a big
Tim. Yeah, Tim. They look like they should be out there with walkers, don't they?
You know what? Just have
kids.
Just
doesn't look classy at all.
Yeah, I guess you can't have kids out there on night games. That's the problem. But I don't honestly have the security guard out there fetch the balls. I don't care. I don't care. And I know people have an affinity to Rennell. I don't care. I don't look. I don't go to the game to listen to a person. Now batting.
You don't?
First baseman.
Oh, I do. I like
Joe
a good announcer,
Schmo.
Man. I like a good announcer.
I don't honestly. I don't even when I go to a game. I never paid attention to who the hell is talking when we were.
Do you like the LA Dodger announcer?
I don't even know.
Joe Davis called the game tonight.
Oh no, that's calling the game. No, I'm talking about the public address announcer, the people who announce who's coming up to bat at the ball game.
If an old man dies getting hit by a 107, won't be a good look for the organization. Well, that just might happen because they can't catch. It's got to catch them.
You, just have the security guard who's already out there anyways. Put a glove on him and just he goes fetches the damn balls. I don't care. That's not. I don't care, man.
Do they still have those things for old guys where we can go and you can be, what is it, like a baseball camp?
Yeah, they do. Matter of fact,
Giants baseball
Giants
camp.
have two of them. The Giants are putting one on, and Bill Lasky's putting on one.
Are they? I thought they switched it up because now all I hear them advertise is join us for the seniors boat excursion, the Giants cruise.
Oh, the Giants vacation or something
spend
like
a
that.
week with John Miller.
Come spend $50,000. Yeah,
one afternoon be fine.
Get out of here. I think the Giants one, they're going to have one at Oracle and they're going to have one in Arizona, but the one with Bill Lasky, I think is just going to be in Arizona.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Hey, did they make a golf course at Oracle Park yet? Have they done that?
I'm sure that's coming. I'm sure that's coming. The Top Golf or whatever it is. They've done it in the past.
I didn't get the dates of when. I'll look it up tomorrow. Find out.
I'm sure they will.
They're having a golf tournament in the ballpark.
Whoopity-doo.
Hawaii with the Giants. Now, there is somewhere I cannot afford.
I think they do that in December, right? Isn't it like December time is when they do that stuff? Pretty sure that's when it is.
See you in December. What do you get me for Christmas, Eric? Same as you got me last year? Guess that's a yes.
The golf thing is fun. Oh, he did it last year. That's cool, Ibram. Not a golfer, man.
Miller, Fleming, and ball players from 20 years ago. Is that true? Can you golf, Eric?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, good.
Negative.
I can golf really well.
Negative.
One hole.
How about the whole frisbee golf thing? I know I used to have some friends that love that stuff. What the hell do they call it? It's not frisbee golf. What's it called?
Don't even give that airtime, man. That is this crap ends up in the Olympics, for God's sake.
What is it called, man? I can't remember. There's a certain name for it. Where you throw frisbees into the was it that chain link crap? Disc golf. That's what it is. Disc golf. Yeah. A little bit weird. A little bit weird.
Actually,
hey,
you can actually go and do that, Eric. You're not going to believe that.
That's huge. That's really popular.
The world's first Happy Land Park for disc golf, incorporated in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
There you go.
Course with tee-off pads and a challenging course. You've
go do it, man.
Freaking kidding me.
Disc golf.
This goes in the garbage right where it belongs.
Gosh, dude.
And what people pay to go see. Do you ever see them do the aerobatic challenge, Eric, where they jump in old like 1940s planes, and then they got to fly them through rings, and they got to do a dipsy doodle, and speed and agility.
I'll tell you one thing.
What the hell are you doing?
And
then what happened? About every third event, we've had a major accident. Those things are dropping like flies.
There's a couple of things. They have the Red Bull Air Race, which is a little bit different, but the National Aerobatics, or there's World Aerobatic and National Aerobatic, and that shit is no joke what they can do. Holy crap. You'll see them at air shows. Dude, they put airplanes through things that you have absolutely no idea that an airplane can do.
Pickleball. I bought a pickleball racket last year. Still haven't pickleballed, but I've got my racket.
Never pickleballed. Nope.
See, there's a problem when I play. Bernice and I bought a pickleball racket each. We were going to go join pickleball.
Tell you what, though.
There's a huge, do you guys see the size of the pickleball facility by the Cow Palace? It's bigger than a Walmart.
I tell you what, no one wants to take me on in ping pong, man. I'm telling you. Ping pong, dude.
I'll play in pickleball.
Watch
Actually, I'm a little nervous. I got to warm up for pickleball. Just ease into it. I'm one of the. You ever see that commercial? It was made for guys like me, Eric. I'm falling and I can't get up. I dropped something in the supermarket. I go, some kid, excuse me. Yeah. And kids these days, no manners, eh? It's like, yeah, we want. Like, could you pick that up for me, please? And then half of them go, oh, yes, old man.
Yes, old man. Bowling.
And what is it about, Eric? What is it about? You can call an old guy, sir, but heaven help me if I'm in the supermarket and I say, thank you, ma'am. They give you the stink eye all of a sudden.
I say that all the time. That's just habit.
Oh, me too. But they turn evil on you.
You do 21 years in the military and you're used to saying sir and ma'am. That's just ingrained.
Glenn, you outwork almost any age. You barely sleep. That is freaking true. I go to bed at 2 and I'm up at 5:30.
All right. I'm going to heat up the coffee and maybe we'll get into some
pickleball is a cross between tennis and ping pong. That should be right up your alley then. What are you warming up the coffee?
Yeah, before we start doing some SpaceX.
Okay, I'll hold it to your back.
And then we'll do space and then we'll get out of here. How about that?
Warm it
Sound
up.
good?
See, I know what he's up to now. You always see when that logo, Sports Talk Live, comes up on the screen. That means he can hear us. He used to disappear, and I could say anything I wanted. Now I know he's listening. Tonight's show brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Find the best credit card for you. Apply, securely, easily online if you're in the mood or the market to see if you even qualify for a new credit card. Check it out, bettercreditcards.com, bettercreditcards.com. Also, Lefties in Burlingame, a proud sponsor of the show. Duxwell Printing for all your printing needs in the Bay Area. And Signatures for Soldiers. We support them as much as they support us. So if you're in the Bay Area, drop by any of our sponsors, including Lefties. Tell them Glenn sent you. They may charge you double. It's true. I want to say hi to Jim and everybody over at Lefties. Oh, they got singles night coming up tomorrow night, too. They'll be watching some baseball at singles night. Let's see. Bailey and coffee for Eric. I've never asked Eric what's in the Mickey. I think the Mickey Mouse cup is just a front. Me? No surprises. No, see? No surprises. I crack open a cold one, and it's good to the last drop. So we've gotten off topic a little bit about baseball. Let's get back to it. Tomorrow, New York Mets and the LA Dodgers. Do the Mets rebound? You think the Mets can bounce back with a game against the bullpen against the LA? Oh, you're back. See, as soon as I get into a launching pad, you're like, oh, I'm back. I didn't even say anything bad about you tonight. I did the sponsorship. We were talking a little bit baseball. Tell them what a great guy you are. I'm just asking the crew here. I said, we got off topic. Let's, I'm going to close it out soon, but I want to find out, do they think that the Mets responding in a bullpen game against the Dodgers?
I think tomorrow they can win it. Right? I think they can. Yeah, I saw that clip, Eddie. That wasn't good. They had Fleet Week this week, man. Blue Angels flying over the Bay. You missed it, Glenn.
I did. I missed it every year.
I think they had an F-22 out there doing stuff. Yeah, it's pretty damn cool, man.
Really? Yeah. Actually, to be honest with you, Eric, I get more military activity here.
Yeah, you probably do with that
military
airport
base 4 blocks from me. When they take off the house room, I was doing a show with Eric, or I think we were on. Yeah, Eric and I were doing an interview earlier this week with somebody.
Yeah,
it was
Chris.
live. And 4 cars outside my door, the alarms went off on the cars because they were set off by the military jets taking off.
They'll do
and
it.
The door was like rattling. And
yeah,
I was like,
Johnny, I don't see Singa pitching again in the postseason. Singa is not going to pitch in the postseason. If anything, they're going to put him in a freaking bullpen and he could be maybe garbage time or something. There's no way they throw him out there again. Useless.
Eric, and he's no love for pitchers.
Dude, you can't do it, man. This is the worst time of the year to throw a pitcher that hasn't had nothing going on the whole year and put him in this situation. Dumb.
Well, I got the Dodgers and the Yankees to win tomorrow night. Eric, what do you got? You got the Mets and the Cleveland Indians? The Tribe, or whatever you call them these days?
Yeah. I think Cleveland can beat Rodon, and I think the Mets can take it against the Dodgers with their bullpen. We'll see.
Interesting.
Is it happen? Who knows?
Hey, I should stay on with you. Hey, is tomorrow a holiday in the United States? I
believe so. Columbus Day, I believe, right?
Holiday for you? We've got tomorrow's Thanksgiving Day, so I've got my mini turkey. You ever see these turkeys? You buy them; they're about the size of your fist.
Yep, seen them.
Yeah, we had a choice to make that, or actually, we didn't get that, did we? We ended up getting a ham, and you ever see it comes in a box?
Mm.
The ham, and inside the ham is the stuffing. All you got to do is just put it in.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Everything done for you.
Thank you, sir. If we can't barbecue it, it got to be simple. All right. Before I go, and I don't know how long you're staying, have we got anything on the chopsticks?
Do you want to watch that?
I want to see it.
I got it loaded up.
I have to go to YouTube myself and check it out.
I got it loaded up and ready to go.
You guys want to see the chopsticks?
Who wants to see Who wants to watch SpaceX? You know, it doesn't matter. It's our damn
Everybody's
channel.
Probably seen it but me. I was so hooked on baseball today.
Yeah, let's go.
Football. And I watched the WNBA playoff. That was another dandy. All right, here we go. I want to see the chopsticks.
Let's blow this up. How's that look? Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
32 minutes.
Look at that. Hey, how about we do this? Nope, not that.
Can you do it on like 10
Not
speed
that.
and have it?
Not that. Where's the one that I want? There it is. Oh, look at that. We can't see each other. Hold on.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm looking at the spaceship.
All right, here we go. This is good stuff. There we go.
I already gave sponsorships, so that's cool. You can take those off. Here we go.
All right, that's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look. Here we go.
Okay, sitting back.
I'll fast forward through some parts. We don't have to hear it all. Here we go.
I'm going big screen.
Best words you could possibly hear 20 seconds away from liftoff.
Geez, they could have hired a better announcer, couldn't they? Or is this somebody's channel?
T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Look at that. Oh. Look at the propulsion coming after that.
We have liftoff.
We have liftoff, Eric.
Yep.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Look at that. Look at that, man. 33 Raptor engines. Look at the flame coming out of the bottom of that.
Booster after chamber pressure nominal.
Yeah, buddy. Love this stuff, dude.
30 seconds into the flight, the Rumble's just starting to reach us here at launch control.
What's a brubble? Any idea, Eric?
Booster ship, avionics power, telemetry nominal.
33 Raptor engines.
Look at
What's
that.
a brubble?
What's a whoop?
Brubble.
Brubble.
Said the brubble is reaching us. I'll look it up.
XQ, that's a
Now past
maximum
through the
dynamic
maximum aerodynamic pressure, the most stress the vehicle's going to see on the way uphill.
look at that.
Yeah,
33 Raptor engines, full throttle, man. The world's most powerful
All
rocket.
right, our next major milestone coming up. It's going to be hot staging. We're going to see the engines ignite on ship to push it away from the booster. All right, so hot staging is going to be the next thing coming up. First, we're going to see
Look
the
at
booster's
that.
engines start to shut down.
Beautiful.
All but 3.
The higher you get in the atmosphere, the less
We're going to do what's called most engines cut off instead of
the
main
flame of
engine
the motor
cut
will
off, because 3 are
expand
going
like
to
that.
keep going.
And the reason why it's
And
that
then we're
color
gonna
is
see the
because it's
engines
running
on
off
ship
methane.
ignite.
Liquid oxygen and liquid methane.
Right now, the tower team is doing their go, no go.
Oh, I think I've watched one of these. They got those little wings on the side, Eric.
Yeah, that's the Starship. That one will keep going almost into space.
And we might hear some really good words soon,
No,
too.
no.
All right.
The camera on the left is on Starship. The camera on the right is on the booster. That's what's going to be returning back.
And still
to
see it up
launch
behind
pad.
me. That is one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen in my entire life. Coming up on hot staging next.
Here we go, hot staging. Now
Ship
we're
engine
there
start up.
Those engines
goes the
cut
ship.
off.
Stage
There goes the
separation.
booster. It's flipping back. It's
That was
reigniting
the
its
Stage
engines,
separation.
and it's
hot
flying
stage
back, flying
separation
back to
confirmed.
the launch pad. You see that booster
Ship under
coming back?
its own
That's about
power.
9
I'm seeing
stories
6
tall.
out of 6
To put it
Raptors
in
lit.
context.
Hopefully, I got a booster on the way back to me. I'm going to send it to you guys in Hawthorne.
Oh man, that was absolutely incredible. I loved how the
Chamber pressure is nominal.
crowd here in Hawthorne all went ooh at that first view of the blue flames from the booster. As you can see there, first stage currently performing, or excuse me, is now making its way back to the launch site. Again, we are
Ship avionics power and telemetry nominal.
the booster and the tower are both performing
hear
automated checks to
nominal,
make sure
that's
we are go
everything's
for the booster
good
to
to go.
return to the launch pad for that catch. And once those are complete, the flight director
Booster back and shutdown. Flight directors go for booster return.
So now it's boosted back.
And we
That
did
is correct,
hear that
Johnny.
The tower
Look at that
is
view.
go for catch.
Yeah,
so
look at that. That's
was
the
one of the
ship
big criteria
still
we
going
were
out
looking
into
for.
orbit.
That's amazing.
This view
We'll
here.
wait to hear
That is
that
correct,
the
Senior.
we'll wait to hear that the go for catch has been sent.
The ship will get up to about 25.
Beautiful view here from the ship.
25,000 kilometers an hour.
And so exciting to hear that we got a go for booster catch. That means it's going to be a really exciting morning. Again, the booster is making its way back towards now land in order to make that catch attempt in the tower.
What do we got going on there, Eric?
That's the booster coming
So
back.
incredible to see
to
these
where it
views.
took off
You can
from.
see the ship on the right-hand side of your screen. All 6 Raptor engines are under full power. Once again, the booster is making its way
It's venting.
back to the launch site. We are going to try and catch it using the chopsticks on the launch tower, the exact same tower
You see
that
that
it
little
just launched
circle that
from
just came off?
just, wow,
Right
5
there?
minutes ago.
That's the hot staging ring.
Yeah, and the
He
booster.
jettisoned it
on
before it,
nominal
Guys,
speed.
I can confirm the command was sent for the booster to come back.
That is
So I'm
incredible
looking
news.
up right now. It's pretty much right overhead of us, and we can see it starting to come down.
That's the ship that's going out to orbit here.
I can't wait for us to hear the sonic boom through Dan's mic.
Right.
That is going to be incredible. It was so cool to hear
Actually
the
going about
liftoff.
3,700
And so once
kilometers
again,
an hour there, Johnny.
it's successful on-time liftoff of
You see,
Starship
the one on the
Flight
left
5.
is the booster,
The
which is
ship,
coming back.
The
one
has
on the right
separated
is
from
the
the
ship
booster. The
that
booster
is
is there
still
on
going
your
up the
screen.
state.
It is making its way back to the launch site. We are going to attempt the catch using the chopsticks. We did hear the confirmation that the command was sent to the tower. We are go for catch.
And in order
Hey
to
guys, we
coming
should
back
just
through its
be
plume.
about 30 seconds away from
Booster,
our
yes,
landing
yes.
burn. It's going to happen in 3 phases. We're going to land 13 engines, burn off all of that velocity. Oh, we can see it coming down through the
Look at
plume.
that.
And it's glowing because of the
Look at that.
atmospheric
Yeah.
friction against it.
Hot for booster catch.
we're going to ignite 13 of those Raptor engines, and this view is incredible right now.
Holy crap.
You can see how fast this vehicle is moving on the left hand.
Landing burn has been ignited. We're now down to 3 Raptor engines. We can see those
crap.
chopsticks now in the air.
Boom.
Booster landing burn shutdown.
Micavilla has popped the booster.
Freaking amazing. What'd you guys think? I think that was amazing.
This is absolutely insane. On the first ever attempt, we have successfully caught the Super Heavy booster back at the launch tower.
What an incredible view!
Selling a lot of t-shirts there, Eric. Selling merch. Boy, what a crowd.
Dude,
That was awesome, dude. I thanks
Dude.
for showing us that.
dude, I couldn't believe when I was like, they're actually freaking doing this. They're
I like
actually doing this. Oh, there's so many other, hold on. It's on Twitter. There is so many awesome photos and everything.
That was great.
Unbelievable. Oh, check this out. This is pretty damn awesome right here.
Check it out.
Does this have music? No.
Dilly says it's the most incredible thing he's ever seen in his life.
It is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. 100%.
And the
Check
future
this out.
is limitless.
This is on Twitter. Check this out. This is footage from SpaceX from after that, because that was live, but this is after everything was done. They had other footage. Check this out. Shoo. Look at that. Is that unbelievable?
Precision timing, man.
Look at this. Look at the footage on this. Look at that.
Oh, bang. Oh, man. Just glides in there. La, 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 la,
Yep.
la. Just holy crap, man.
Unfreaking believable, dude.
Talk about advancement in technology.
Incredible.
So Senior asks, can they use that booster? I think that's what I asked you on the show last night.
That's the whole purpose of that.
They repurpose it and it goes again.
And it's already back on the launch pad. So they're not going to launch it again, of course, but that is the whole purpose of it. That after it comes back and it's catched, they can make the ultimate goal is where they could turn it around within 1 hour and launch it again. And they keep reusing that booster. It's incredible,
guys,
dude.
See if mankind can do that, the San Francisco Giants can sign Juan Soto.
There you go, man. There you go. Absolutely.
No reason why not.
I mean, golly, man.
That
Absolutely
is so cool.
incredible.
I don't know why I feel like a little kid when I watch that stuff.
Oh, Eric. I know. And I just sit there the whole time. I had to wake up for this, man, because it was that freaking. It took off like right around 5:30 or so. And
you probably first thing you did when you got up this morning is did you tune in? Like you said you didn't see it live, but you probably
no. I saw it live. I woke up to watch it live.
Oh, you watched it live?
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm lying in bed, just watching it. My mouth is just. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe they actually did it because what it was is everything had to go right. Right. It was a beautiful lift off.
Senior asked some poignant questions. Does someone use a joystick to guide it in? How does it get back into that?
All done with computers. Done with computers. Yes. Undamn believable, dude. So what happens is when it took off, it had to match all the criteria. So they had to get the only manual thing that the launch control had to do was to tell the booster, you are good for catch, whatever it is. So then it knows it's got to fly back to where it needs to be. And then everything else is all done by computer. Unbelievable, dude.
Amazing. I don't know if you remember when you were a kid, Eric, but they came out with, I have a copy and I also have the 45 edition, which is a more abbreviated. There's a record album, you play on your turntable, vinyl. And the cover is the moon. And when you play the record, it's like a documentary, but with all the launch of the to put men
Apollo?
on the moon.
No kidding.
Ignition sequence start. We should see fire. 4, 3, 2. We have liftoff. We have tremendous flame. Oh, I loved listening to that as a guy. I still have it.
Wow, that's awesome, dude.
Cool.
All I know is that watching that stuff is incredible. Just the technology to be able to do that and doing it the very first attempt, they were able to nail it, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Catching a freaking you're basically catching a 9-story skyscraper. And that thing, just so you know how wide it is, it's 30 feet wide in diameter. 30 feet in diameter.
And it came in, that thing must have been a little toasty too.
Oh, it came in. There was some other footage. Go check out YouTube. There's a bunch of videos on there. And when you see it come in before the 13 engines fire to slow it down, it's coming in hot. Glowing. Faster than the speed of sound. You'll see it.
Glowing too, right? I mean, the pressure, that atmospheric pressure,
so much
it'll burn it up, right?
It was exactly. And what was amazing, if you watch some of the other footage, when it's transitioning into, before as the 13 engines are lighting, because you'll have sonic booms pop. And because the smoke was still around from the liftoff, you'll see the shock wave going through the clouds. It's absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Yeah, stuff. I remember that, Johnny. I was in grade school myself when the challenge.
I had the day off that day. I was off that day. I remember it happened, and the guy on the radio announced it.
Yeah, that was wow. Matter of fact, when I was my
Eric,
dad
was this private. Was today's? Is that like a pro? What is that?
Yes, SpaceX did it. Now, granted, they get help from NASA because they're going to be part of the NASA program called the Artemis program, which is the return men back to the moon. So SpaceX is deeply involved in working with NASA, but no, it's all privately operated by SpaceX.
I hope Eric does a deep dive into this maybe tomorrow night or sometime this week.
Yeah.
Military History Chronicles. I can smell a good show.
Oh, dude.
And I like when Eric, I don't be afraid to ask Eric questions. Before I really got to know Eric, I was already watching his Military History Chronicles show. And do you remember the evening I chimed in, Eric?
Yes,
on my
PMG.
laptop? Do you remember the night I come on the laptop, Eric, and I asked you? And see, I thought, I hope they don't laugh. It's a stupid question. But I said, with all these countries putting satellites in orbit, I said, who keeps track of which one's where and who owns what? And like, is there a road map in outer space?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you went to a website, brought it all up and how they contact them. Wasn't it like a that was another question. I said, Eric, so they fly somebody into outer space. My radio station will broadcast for about 200 miles. How the hell do they broadcast to the moon? And you brought up how it was all.
Yeah. The Deep Space Network. Yeah. It's incredible.
You know what my fear now is, Eric? My fear is, when you get one of these rogue nations and they get advancements, my fear is they don't start a war with the United States or Canada or North America in general.
Mm-hmm.
I think they go after space first, cut off the internet, cut off satellites. I think that's going to happen. I think it's going to become like cyber.
Of course, the more we rely on that type of infrastructure, the more vulnerable it becomes. If it's not defended, it's easily attacked. Yeah.
My internet went down the other day, and I thought, can you imagine if all the internet went? Well, didn't that happen? Was it banks or internet, Eric? No, it was the air. Do you remember back within this last year, the airports all shut down?
They all went down, yeah, because there was a computer. They were trying. You know what happened? They were supposed to do an update, and it wiped out the entire freaking airline scheduling or something. They use all the same program or something. Yeah, that was all because that was just because of a glitch, not because of nothing malicious
software, and it didn't update. John says you read the novel Red Metal. What is that?
Don't know. I don't know that one.
Okay.
PMG, yes, funded by government contracts, but you got to think about this too. SpaceX. Look how much SpaceX has put into their development compared to what NASA has dumped into their version of Artemis. Dude, it's ridiculous and how much money NASA has wasted on billions and they still are having issues. Look what SpaceX is doing. In 2019, they were just testing out the motors they were going to use. Now look at this 5 years, 6 years later. No, 5 years later, they're catching boosters, man. It's incredible, man. What SpaceX has been able to do. Absolutely incredible.
Well, if I hang out too long with you, my back acts up. We're at the hour and 40 minute mark, so I'm done.
About time to get out of here.
And considering we've only talked baseball for about 6 minutes in the last hour.
Yeah.
I think Playoff Sports Talk Live has petered out.
Yeah, I think it has.
Yes, but we're back tomorrow night. Two games tomorrow. Mets take on the Dodgers, looking to rebound. And we got the opener in New York as the Yankees play host to Eric's Cleveland Tribe. The Guardians.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Should be fun. What time does that game start? 4:30? Okay, so yeah, we should be able to come on at 8 o'clock. No problem.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're very close to it. We were a few minutes late tonight, by the time we got things fired up. Partially my fault. I have a slower to Eric runs to the table. I have to, use my walker to go pretty soon. All right, brother.
Yeah, it's time to get out of here, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to think of when I'm going to do. I'm still waiting for something to happen before I do military history. I don't want to. I'm trying to encompass all of it in one big shot. Yeah.
What?
Something's coming.
What? What's this, Eric?
Yeah, that happened. He actually went to Russia. This is back in the early 2000s, right? When he was first. Right. This is before he even developed his own rocket. He just wanted to buy. He didn't want the warhead. He goes, "There's a story that's funny." He goes, "I don't want your warheads. I just want the rocket. That's all I want." Just to help him figure out a design and building rockets. That's it. Of course, they weren't going to. They didn't go for it, but he wanted to develop everything himself.
Eric, rich people and their money, man. And how old is that guy?
50. I think he's just a little bit older, maybe like 55, somewhere around there.
Jesus, more money than brains.
But one thing, I'll give him credit. He's putting his money where his mouth is.
Well, I'll give you. He's technological.
He was this close from going bankrupt with SpaceX. This close.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they weren't having success initially with the Falcon. But then it started going. Falcon 9 is the workhorse now. Look how many launches. Seriously. I mean, I think last year they hit almost 100 launches last year with Falcon 9. And you know
what was the one we watched earlier this year where it looked very similar, very, very similar, but they were showing the thing come in and the camera angle, it showed like they were like the whole landing was it's designed to withstand that heat coming in re-entry.
They did this too.
Pieces were coming off of it.
They did it again today. That's the same one. It was the super heavy. Yep. It was
I watched that. I think you played it on your military history.
Yes, I did. And the Starship, we didn't get a chance to finish watching that, but Starship did the same thing, except guess what? It stayed together and it landed in the Indian Ocean. Once it landed in the Indian Ocean, they self-detonated it and it went to the bottom of the ocean, but it landed exactly where it was supposed to. And that's going to be the next step is the ship is going to land somewhere where it can also be reused.
Really?
Because that's what's supposed to happen. That ship is going to go to the moon, land on the moon, then come back and land.
That one that launched today is going to the moon?
Yes.
But nobody on it?
Not yet. Eventually.
So it lands and just flies home.
Back off.
With a computer.
With a computer. All done with the computer. Everything.
That wasn't far off. Some guy with a joystick.
Everything is done with the computer. If you watch when Falcon 9 launches their Crew Dragon, look at the astronauts in there. Everything's computer screen. There's no joysticks. There's nothing. Everything is done by the computer.
Yeah.
You just sit along for the ride, man.
Has it developed since we watched when they put Man on the Moon in the 60s? You know, they had the room with like 200 guys to do it all. And they're all in their station wearing the white outfit. Is it the same or is it down to like
the same
guys can run it now?
It's still, I mean, it may not take as many men, but yeah, it's still guys in front of monitors watching everything. And of course, yeah.
I've always been intrigued about, I always wanted, the big screen TV. I love watching sports on my big screen, right? I remember getting a 46-inch was a big deal back then. I remember watching those old coverages and thinking, holy crap, now that's a big screen. NASA has the biggest screen imaginable, like in the 60s.
Yep.
Like freaked me right out. I'm like, Dad, now that's what I want. I achieved that. I achieve to have one of those one day.
Now you got something even bigger, right?
I got an 80-inch right now.
Yeah, I got a 75 myself. Exactly. Yeah, it's nice to watch
all
games.
The channels we can watch. Lots of hockey, lots of baseball, 2 games tomorrow. I watched WNBA playoffs today. What else is going on this week? NFL. I think Pepsi went down the wrong way. D-Shots beat me in the football.
Is he?
So I'll regroup for next week.
There you go. Hey,
I had like 4 players. Didn't have enough players. They're all in their bye week.
Oh, yeah, that does kill you.
I'd rather take a loss this week than go freaking around with dropping people that I only want back next week. So
right.
I was competitive. I'm losing by like 18 points. And I only fielded 2/3 of a lineup. I got 2 guys going tomorrow, though.
You do?
Quarterback and wide receiver. Yeah. It ain't over till it's over. And now I'm going to go and Google what that book was. Red Metal. Glenn, you read the novel Red Metal. What is that?
Never heard of it. It says novel written by Mark Greene. Russia took out all the Western satellites. All GPS systems went down.
Really? See? I think I mentioned to you on one of our shows, might have been on military. I don't know if might have been on our show, Eric, when we get off track at the end of a show like this. When they flew the planes into the World Trade Center, that had previously been the storyline of the pilot episode of The Lone Gunman, which was the follow-up to the X-Files.
Is it? Interesting.
Mulder's dad.
Hey, Johnny, you ever read Red Storm Rising by Tom Clancy? Ooh. Again, that's more based in 1980s technology. Holy crap.
I think we had that book in our school, but
hell of a book.
Like 1,000 pages. I don't think that's
Red Storm Rising.
Read. Yeah. Wasn't for me. I like something I can
love that.
read, have it back in 3 days.
I love that book. The matter of fact, I'm trying to finish up the book right now from What's Up, Giants? By Sergei Radichenko. To Run the World. It's a great book right now.
Really? Oh, I got bad news. You probably forget. What have I been telling you every night before I go to bed? What do I watch on the television, Eric? What's my
Good Times? You watch Good Times.
John Amos just passed away this week.
Yeah, he passed away a few days ago. Yeah.
You guys know
Tom Clancy is great. Dude, you got to read Red Storm Rising, Johnny. You're missing out. I've read all of his book. The only thing I didn't read is, I think, the last one. But yeah, I've read all his damn books. Rainbow Six, The Sun and the Bear. No. What was it called? Was it this? I can't remember. Then there is Without Remorse. Oh man, there's so many good ones out there. Red Storm Rising, Johnny, you will not be disappointed.
Not getting hassled. You know what I'm overdue?
Your head above water.
Making your way if you can. Temporary
layoffs.
Scratching and surviving. Ain't we lucky we got him? I love that show, man. I love JJ. Love that JJ.
Oh man.
Yeah, just like the rocket launch.
Dude, I couldn't believe it, man. Could not believe it. Absolutely incredible.
Just like that rocket launch. The fires, they did light. And when it came down and landed, it was dynamite.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey, did you short snap me last night? That sounds dirty, but
shit.
My,
you know what? I need to do that.
My musical genius at work on the show last night. I was rapping.
It was 2 nights ago. It was 2 nights ago.
I got already. See what happens when the playoffs start. I can't keep track. One day
I got to go back
next.
Anyway, I'll go ahead and do that one. I'll go make a short of that. That was pretty.
That was fun.
That was pretty damn funny.
I don't even. What were we doing? Like, I think it was Bob. I was singing Bob Marley.
Yeah, it was like
made it up as we went along.
Yeah, I was playing this.
I was hanging with Eric. One had just done. I ran out of Pepsi, so I had to drink some. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
That's it for tonight.
That is it.
I don't drink and do playoff sports talk live.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. See you guys. Double dip tomorrow, and we'll have all the action. We'll
Two
talk
games
about
tomorrow.
that
Yep.
game. Can't wait.
All right, and of course, we'll talk more Giants.
Thanks
Talk
again
about
for
more
the
Soto
video,
to San
Eric.
Francisco. See you guys tomorrow night. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.